Hello. First of all, I would like to congratulate to all plus two pass out student and wish you all the best for your academic success. And today we are going to present here Friday talk with Mr. Kandel. And today Bhatta will present on the basis of that topic. And the topic is it's all about the trend in Canadian student visa application. And another one is it's all about here how visa decision are being made here. And next one is how we can strengthen our application to improve our chances for approval. And next one is it's all about here pattern of refusal. Next one is it's all about here how we can encourage our student for further their process. And next one is it's all about here reapplication studies. Now let's begin our Friday talk with Mr. Bhatta here. Bhatta, could you please explain about the trend in Canadian student visa application?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dahal. Today our new host, Mr. Prithviraj Dahal, is here with us in our famous show, Friday Talk with Mr. Kandel. So, yeah, as you have already wished the plus two pass student all the best for their future, so I would also like to suggest them that the Canadian visa is quite good currently, but we have seen some refusals in these past few days. And here we are going to talk about the pattern of that refusal and visa success stories also. So yeah, in the past few months, there were lots of applications which were being held by Canadian High Commission and it was pending. But since past few weeks, we have been observing that the visa decision has recently spiked up. And initially, the visa rate was quite successful. And it began with master's student. Mostly master's student got their visa first, even within 1.5 and 2 months. But now we are getting the decisions of diploma, postgraduate certificate, as well as master's. And the decision is quite fluctuating, when you compare these three programs. The master's students, they have been getting the maximum number of visa. Second to that is bachelor's degree students. And then after, the diploma and postgraduate student, they are getting the mixed result. So this is the total pattern, Mr. Dahal.
Yeah, and how visa decision are being made. Yeah, you already mentioned about that thing. Now will be move that how we can strengthen our application to improve our chances of approval or visa process there. Do you have that strategy? Do you have any idea to explain about that thing? Lots of students, they are waiting for their visa approval there, visa decision.
Yeah. So it is a very good question actually. For the students who recently got bad result in their visa, is never like a bad result, because Canada is a liberal country and we have seen that students who have got visa refusal in their first attempt, most of them, if they are well qualified with their GPA, IELTS, and they have decent financial background and full support of the family by paying the tuition fee, they are getting the visa even in second or third attempt. So the strategy is important for them to fix the problem that is there. So the problem that we have been, actually finding out in recent refusals are mostly, first one, purpose of visit, temporary stay. That is the general reason most of the students got refusal. And it basically means that you will not return back to your home country after completing the course at Canada. So for example, you have chosen one program and you are not that much qualified to choose that program, or visa officer finds out that your motivation to pursue that program is not justifiable based on your past academic record, experience. It is like, like they think that you are unqualified or not fully qualified to pursue that program. In that case, they can give that refusal. Also, they can give you refusal based on your academic gap sometime. Although we have been observing mixed result in case of gap, the students whom we suspect that they would get refusal after having almost like 10 years of gap and very average performance in their academic background, they are getting good result actually. And the students whom we were quite sure that they are going to get the visa, sadly, some of them, they are getting refusals. So for those students, I would like to suggest you need to go through all your files. You cannot change your academic percentage, past year, gap. But what you can do is you can justify your case properly. You can strengthen your professional background by writing how your previous experience matches with the course that you are going to take, and how that course is going to benefit you when you return back to your home country. It's all about persuasion, art of persuasion. And in this case, most of the students rely on the samples. Here sample refers to SOPs, sample refers to CV, sample refers to your seniors applying in that course with some kind of, like common experience letters or common job profiles. So these patterns play a key role, for you to get the visa accepted or refused. So this time what I have observed is the students who had built up their file in a unique way, like they are getting visa success irrespective of their percentage, their gap, and the students who are just following the pattern, same old pattern, repeating it in the case of experiences, in the case of motivation, future prospect, and also in the case of financials. If you are just repeating, your family is having 40,000 monthly salary, 50,000 house rent, 60,000 land lease, and 15-16 lakh rupees yearly profit, same pattern repeated, visa officer might suspect that this file is not genuine or not up to the mark. So they are getting refusals. So how we can fix it? Case by case. Every student, they have their unique profile. So we need to dig into the weaknesses that they have. Everyone, they have weaknesses and strengths. So we need to highlight the strength by adding some more finances if it is possible in the case of finance, in the case of purpose of visit or temporary stay, with explanation, with some achievements that you've got. Sometime like you can get the promotion recently, like you have got the promotion and you can project that in the SOP. See, I've got the promotion in my home country, so why would I stay beyond my study period in Canada? Because I've got everything here in Nepal. So I'm well, established in Nepal. My family is established. I have a clear set of future goal. So I'm bound to return back. So if you can persuade them like this way, and if you work hard on your profile, like building your CV, your experience, your achievements, and even some of the cases we have seen the students who have got some research profile, they have got let's say article published in some journals. So you can add those things. So we can give you personalized counseling on these matters, and we can solve your refusal files with logic and tact within given time. Because the problem right now is the students, they were applying for fall intake, but they got refusal, some of them, and they want to reapply again, but the problem is time. So they need to defer for the next possible intake, and most likely January 2025. So I suggest them to not panic, because Canada has done this before, and sometime it is up and down going on in the visa trend. So this time it has been mixed by far. I think the good days are coming by, but this is not the best of the week. But we will bounce back with the help of you students, and we can guide you through. So you can come and visit us. And here I would also like to talk about some success stories. So have you witnessed any success stories recently?
There are students who got 50% in bachelor. She got visa. Means
just today.
Today we can't say about their percent. Means it's all about your academic background. Just you have to even already Bhatta has mentioned about that thing here. Means just we have to make that file strong. Sometimes by making your file strong, you could not get their visa. Means it doesn't mean that all things we have to put in one basket. Sometimes you have to go through your SOP, CV, as well as your financial part. Even we have to make that one is genuine. Means it will give you strength to get visa. And even we are getting lots of their approval this day. Means even both ups and down. Even you already mentioned about that thing. Means even we are getting there at the same time positive result. And could you please explain about what is the pattern of their master visa approval there?
So this is the very important question for now, because students who just got their +2 result out, they need to analyze the pattern, pattern of visa. Because if they want to get success in their upcoming applications, they need to see through the courses, see through the colleges, see through the profiles which got visa approval as well as refusal. So here, the students who try different sort of courses in different locations all across Canada and diversifying their choices as much as possible, they are getting more visa successes.
Yeah.
And also it is quite important to match your profile with the course that you are going to take.
Yeah.
Here it means like you have got bachelor in public health,
Mm-hmm.
so you cannot like get the admission for masters in public health
Yeah.
due to some research, lack of research background, or sometime like the course is already closed.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have any choices. You are going for Masters of Business Administration
Yeah.
program in handful of universities.
Yeah.
Then obviously it is more, risky to apply in that program, because already that program is more fit for
Mm-hmm.
business graduates.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that only business graduates get the visa in MBA, but
Yes.
you can broaden your choices to Masters of Business Administration, a specialization in healthcare management.
Yes.
So you need to broaden your search like
Yeah.
this. And another pattern that we have seen is, High Commission, I would not like to name the bank
Yeah.
here, but in the past, lots of students, they got their visa approval with an education loan
Yeah.
from some bank,
Yeah.
but the loan was not dispersed.
Yes.
And
That's-
I think this also has played a key role in students' refusal, especially in the case of diploma candidates and undergraduate applicants.
Mhm.
So the ones who are reapplying with the financial reason, I strongly suggest them to reapply with a dispersed education loan if it is possible. If it is not possible, then your education loan is all right. What you can do is you can increase or you can improve your liquid assets. It can include not only bank savings, but it can also cover fixed deposit, citizen investment trust,
Yeah.
provident fund, social
Yeah.
security fund, lots of other commissions, shares.
Yeah.
So other kind of bonuses that you get. So these kind of things also can be added into your profile to make your financial profile stronger. So another thing you can do is, I strongly suggest the students to pay full year tuition fee if they
Yes.
have only paid half
Yeah.
or half annual tuition fee. So these kind of changes we can make. And mostly if you are just following the old pattern,
Yeah.
it is being diagnosed by the High Commission
Yeah.
that there is something flaw with that file, or everyone is making similar kind of financial file.
Yeah.
Everyone is making similar kind of SOPs
Yeah.
and applying for similar kind of programs.
There is no
and,
any newness.
and
yeah.
they expect the similar kind of positive
Yeah.
decision forever. It can't happen.
Yeah.
So here we are there to guide you
Yeah.
in this situation
Mhm.
to bounce back from your negative decision. And the ones who have got their visa approval,
Mhm.
you guys should be preparing for your departure,
Mhm.
and I wish you all the best.
Mhm.
So for the ones who got their refusal, let us analyze your pattern first,
Mhm.
and then we can break the pattern to make it more stronger, and we can get the visa.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we can get the visa even in, we have got the visa in 4th attempt also.
Yes. Yeah.
So
We have
you are
that
getting
situation.
first time refusal, and sometime the visa officers, they also have the pressure.
Yeah.
And in the beginning of January, there was a news that was coming regarding this capping.
Yeah.
So we were thinking when this capping is going to be implemented, because so far we have been getting positive result, mixed result although, but mostly positive. And suddenly the intake was approaching the last intake of 2024, this fall intake, and suddenly the brake has been, pulled by the
Yes.
visa officer. So right now we have been facing this consequence. Like in the case of undergraduate students, this is not that much desirable result.
Yeah.
But it's always silver lining.
Yeah.
You can always defer for the next Jan 2025 intake. It is the next year. No advisory has come so far regarding capping. So you can reapply, and I strongly advise students who have got a strong profile,
Yeah.
despite that they got refusal. So you need to ask the GCMS CAPES note, and in that GCMS CAPES note you can find the detailed description of your refusal,
Yeah.
and we can fix those errors. Everyone has some weaknesses, we can fix that.
Okay.
And we can reapply. For that GCMS you need to wait minimum 15 days, maximum
30 days.
yeah, 30 days, sometime 35, 40 also.
Yeah.
And we can
On the
apply
basis
that
of
GCMS.
your, that GCMS note reason, you can, reapply
Yeah.
for, your Canada visa, Canada study visa.
Definitely.
Yeah, and do you have any, strategy, means who got refusal, and do you have any strategy for reapplication?
Yeah.
What, they can do further process, for further process, do you have any strategy that's, short and sweet strategy for them?
To sum up that in few points, I would say, firstly, analyze your strong part in your file, whether it can be academic percentage, IELTS, PT, anything. Secondly, also analyze your weaknesses. Okay, I do not come from a financially strong family, likely to be strong family. So these are my weaknesses. So then we can, figure out what are the steps. So to counter the logic given by visa officer in your refusal, and we need to be specific on this. Strengths, weaknesses, find out the reason, need to be specific in our justification, and then add evidences based on the requirement. So these are the requirements I could not fulfill. This time I am adding the evidences by taking some time, by doing some research, by like processing some financial files, like for the loan disbursement. If you have, let's say, liquid assets, then you can show your proper statement in the bank. It takes some time. At least you need to prepare a bank statement for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. It can take more than that. For a fresh applicant, taking 3 months is not a problem. For someone who got refusal and he has already paid the tuition fee, it is quite hard. So we understand that, but also at the end you need to prepare a statement showing that the funds is moving in a good direction. Means you are accumulating huge amount of fund over some period of time. So visa officer would definitely like see that profile, and he would say, okay, his family has got a good financial portfolio. So we need to revise our decision. That's how you solve the problem.
Okay, thank you very much, Bata, for your time. And even we are here to assist you. Feel free to visit Goreto, and even our team is ready to assist you. No need to worry about anything else. Even there is if you are facing their financial problem or anything else, we are here to guide you. Okay, feel free to visit us, and even you can meet us here. And wish you all the best for your future. And
finally, I would say that despite these few refusals in these few days, like we have got massive visa acceptance in the past few months. So this is just a like outlier in the regular graph. This was the regular graph going upward, and sometime it can fall downward. It doesn't mean that it will always stay downward. So to all those newcomers, to all those new aspirants, I would like to suggest them, go for IELTS, go for PT. Even if you have completed your undergraduate degree, you can go for GMAT, GRE, and then get proper score, 6.5 in IELTS, 60 plus in PT, 550 plus in GMAT, 310 plus in GRE. If you are undergraduate, pass out, or if you are plus 2 pass out, you can also have SAT, although it is not mandatory like US. But what these tests will do is it will improve your academic or like meritorious profile. So later on, these things matter a lot. So when it comes to college selection, course selection, and at the end, what your percentage is there in the mark sheet, it is always there. You cannot change that, but you can improve these scores. And for the financial documentation and all those things, college selection, course selection, we are there to guide you. And we highly encourage students to apply to Canada because it is wonderful destination.
Obviously. Thank you very much, Bata, for your time. Okay, wish you all the best for your academic journey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.